So I was just starting mile 20 of the Chicago Marathon when I felt something pop in the back of my ankle. I had trained for months to get there, and I wasn't about to stop with only 6 miles left, so I limped my way to the end of that marathon. And then I spent the next 6 months wishing I could do something simpler, and that was walk. That experience completely changed the way I think about exercise. We've been made to think that the only movement that actually counts as exercise is when you're running, sweating at the gym, or pushing ourselves in a hard workout. But the research actually shows that some of the most important movements that we may do are the movements that we already have built into our day. Today, I want to show you why it all counts and how to find more of it without adding another workout to your already busy schedule. Our first clue was the people in the blue zones. Those are areas of the world where people live to 100 or more years old. And what was interesting when I started looking at this was that of the many things they do in order to get that old, formal exercise or a workout was not one of them. Right. But movement, especially walking, was. Our research also shows that the people who gain the most in terms of health and health outcomes are those who go from sitting long periods of time to actually moving more. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day can improve the health of an individual dramatically. It's not that exercise is bad. It's that sitting can undo much of the benefit of the workout that you actually do. It's not really a matter of asking, did I exercise today, but rather, how much did I move today? It's about all types of movements scattered throughout the course of your day. We call these invisible movements, the ones that we take for granted. The walking to and from the parking lot for work or for grocery shopping, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The movements involved in cleaning, making a bed, doing laundry, loading and unloading a dishwasher, putting things into and out of a cupboard, even something as simple as tending a garden. In fact, when I was making this video, I was reminded of the physical effort that goes into all of these movements in our day because I was noticeably tired at the end of the filming of all of these different activities and the retakes. During the months after the marathon, I sometimes wondered whether I would ever be able to walk again without pain. Running wasn't my goal anymore. Walking was. Finally, one day I realized I was doing just that, walking without pain. I can't remember exactly where I was or what I was doing, but I remember what it felt like to realize that something so ordinary had become something of such value. And to this day, I have never lost my appreciation for the simple act of walking. Anyone who's ever had to recover from any type of injury would feel the same about being able to finally get their movement back. We can get so focused on doing more, going further, getting faster, working harder, that we forget how valuable ordinary movement really is. So this week, the study of one is very simple. For the next 7 days, don't start a new exercise program. Instead, I just want you to notice where movement happens already in your day. And then after a day or so, choose one of those places where you could actually add a little. Maybe you can walk while you're talking on the phone. Maybe you can make 2 trips with the groceries instead of 1. Maybe you take the stairs instead of the elevator. Maybe you walk to the mailbox instead of stopping there in your car. Maybe you just simply get up from your chair a little more often. Just pick one. Do it for 7 days. Notice what happens. Does it get easier? Do you have more energy? Do you feel less stiff? Does it start to become something you don't even have to think about? At the end of 7 days, don't ask, did I exercise enough? Ask, did I find a way to move more that actually fits my life? And if the answer is yes, keep it. Then find your next best step in this next video. Take care. We'll see you soon.